What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope all you're having a great day. Happy New Year's Eve. Um, Friday was supposed to be my final review video of the 2018, but of course, days they put out new episodes on the eve of a holiday, so I decided to make today's video my last video of 2018. And it's 1:20 now, so in a few hours we will be saying officially goodbye to 2018 and hello 2019. Um so, getting on with this episode of Days of Our Lives, I enjoyed this episode. First of all, let me get the minor stuff out the way first, because the primary episode, the whole episode focused primarily on Jack and Eve, and the return of Jack Devereaux. So let me get the minor parts out first. Um, Lonnie and Eli, y'all already know. I'm still, even now, I'm still on the fence about them because Eli is cool. Lonnie grates on my nerves a lot, especially when she was pregnant. And even after they lost the baby and stuff, she still kind of got on my nerves with her attitude. It's her attitude sometimes that throws me with her. I like Lonnie to an extent, but like I said, it's that attitude sometimes with her that just turns me off. You know what I'm saying? And why sometimes I can't get behind this relationship. But her and Eli, decided. At first they were after they left Doug's place, because when Eve showed up, they decided to leave because they just didn't want to deal with the drama. Let me applaud them. First of all, let me applaud Lonnie and Eli. Everybody else, of course, stayed for the drama. Eli and Lonnie, they got the hell up out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's so me right there. Like, that's how I am. I'm the same way. Whenever I'm somewhere and there's drama that's about to occur, I quickly excuse myself. I exit stage left. Especially on a holiday. You know what I'm saying? And it's New Year's. I'm like, who wants to deal with that? You know what I'm saying? Even though I think they probably should have stayed for this one. Because this was some red hot drama right here that you didn't want to miss. But typically, they did the exact same thing I normally do. I walk away from the drama. I ain't got time for it. They didn't want Eve or anybody else to ruin their New Year's. They had a good night so far and they didn't want nobody to ruin it. So they decided to leave, which was smart. Um, and they thought about going to some little new nightclub or whatever that apparently I guess is for young people, like probably in their late teens, 20s. I could not believe Lamont Archer, who plays Eli, is 37 years old. I would have never guessed it. I could not believe he's 37. I said, "Are you serious?" I thought Lamont Archie was late 20s at best, maybe early 30. I had no idea he was like damn near 40. You looking at him, you couldn't tell. I didn't know. I was shocked. I said, "Oh, you Beyonce age." Okay. He's around Beyonce age. Okay, so y'all are close to 40. Um, but he looks late 20s to me, early 30. That's what I pegged him for. But the fact that he's late 30, early 40, close to, I'm like, "Oh, wow. I didn't know that." So they were talking about going to some little teeny bopper club. I said no. And when he said I could teach them young whippersnappers, I fell out. When he said young whippersnappers, I said, "Yep, your age is showing." Even Lonnie said that. She was like, "Yeah, you starting to get old." I said, "Yeah, young whippersnapper. How old are you?" That's some stuff my grandfather used to say. I was like, "Oh, Lord." When he said that, I fell out. I said, "No, you shouldn't be going in that club. Not talking like that." And then he tried to do the robot. The robot. Stop it. Eli, your age is showing, Eli. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No, you are aging yourself even more because I'm like, no, the robot? Lord. Um, and of course, they couldn't get into the club because mad young people started showing up, so they couldn't get in. Then he was talking about he said they should have arrested him for a fire code violation. He really did sound old today. I'm not gonna lie. Like he sounded like ancient when he was talking today. I said, "Oh Lord." Um, but yeah, him and Eli. I mean, Eli and Lonnie went back to his place or whatever. Sheila, I guess, is still at her TLC concert. with her backstage passes. I like how they threw that in there though. That was funny. Um, so they back at his room or whatever, dancing and stuff like that. Eli. Eli must really be old because he was not picking up on none of the innuendos, none of the hints that Lonnie was dropping. She was like, okay, this dress is starting to cut off her circulation. She need to go take it off. He was like, do you want me to take you home? I said, Eli, you don't get what she trying to tell you? I was so disappointed in Eli today. I said, Eli, really? You are not getting none of the subtle hints, and they really weren't that subtle because I picked up on what she was trying to say the moment she said it. So they weren't that subtle, and I'm surprised he, as a man, you didn't pick up on that. Then when she said, "Oh, I'm sure you want to get out your clothes too," he still wasn't picking up on it. So what you trying to say, Eli? She wants you to bust them drawers. What you think she's trying to say to you, fool? Jesus Christ, do you need a road map? I'm just saying, do you need a map to know what she's trying to say and where she driving at? Do you need directions? You should have got it off the first hint that she dropped to you. I'm like, Eli, Lord have mercy. So they getting ready to consummate their new year. So congrats to them. Um, anyway, moving on from that. Sarah is still pressing Eric about filing for full custody of Holly. I wish she would drop this nonsense. Like, he's not going to win. If you take this to court and try to go for full custody, you're going to lose. There's no way he's going to win this. Absolutely no way. There's too much in his past that a judge is just not going to overlook. Like, you were responsible for the death of that child's dad. You know what I mean? And all you have is some deathbed revelation from Nicole that she wanted you to raise her child. That's not going to hold up in court. Chloe has a legal document apparently from Nicole telling her she wants Chloe to raise the child. And the grandmother is supporting this decision. So you have Maggie in her corner, you have the document from Nicole. There's no way Eric is going to win, even if you filed the papers. Like, Sarah needs to stop, pressing him to do this. Because furthermore, Chloe is not trying to stop Eric from being a part of Holly's life. You're just not going to be the one raising her. But she's not stopping you from being in her life. She's allowing you to see the child. Shouldn't that be good enough? You know what I'm saying? That should be good enough. Like, I'm just saying. So, anyway, moving on from that. Eve. Eve looked gorgeous. Let me tell you something. Cassie DePaiva does not age. She looks radiant. She looked flawless at the New Year's Eve party. She came in there with both guns blazing. Like a two-barrel shotgun. She came in there just bulldozing. Like, she was not playing. She was giving it to everybody. JJ, Jennifer, Brady. A lot of them, let me tell you something. A lot of what she said about them was true. A lot of what she said. First of all, Jennifer, I like Jennifer, but she does have this Mother Teresa complex. Like, she really acts like Mother Teresa. Like, she really does. She acts like a goody two-shoes. Oh, I always have to do the right thing. Not saying that's a bad thing, but it's like in Jennifer's world, it seems like it's always black and white. Everything is black and white. There's no shade of gray. But in the real world, there is shades of gray. It is. It's called reality. You know what I'm saying? You just have to face reality. There's a shade of gray. Stop being so goody two shoes. Like I said, I'm not knocking her for being a good person because Lord knows we need more good people in the world. But stop acting like you're such a goody two shoes. Like you don't do nothing wrong. Like you make no mistakes. Like you're better than everybody. Like you can, like, you have the power to judge people. You know what I'm saying? That's how she comes off. So I definitely agreed with Eve on that notion. And Brady acts the same way. Brady is the last one to be telling anybody what to do or giving anybody some type of judgmental advice because, bruh, I agree with Eve. How many times has Brady been forgiven for mistakes that he's made by various people in that town? Too many times to count. And yet he couldn't forgive Eve for one little slip up that she did. You know what I'm saying? And yet, when she comes in there, you're all in her face telling her, oh, just leave and yada, yada, yada. Brady, sit down and shut up. Like, seriously. Hush up. Go be with Chloe and be quiet. I will commend Chloe though. I felt like she didn't deserve Eve's, wrath. Honestly, Chloe was still being nice to Eve, and Eve was just coming for Chloe at every turn, talking so much trash about Chloe, and Chloe was still being nice to Eve. You know what I'm saying? Like she was still being courteous to her. I felt like Chloe definitely was the stand up of this episode. She was the standout because she just wasn't taking the bait with Eve. She wasn't trying to berate Eve. She wasn't none of that. Eve was coming at her sideways. And Chloe kept her composure the entire time. She didn't take the bait, which I commend her for that. But when she brought Jack up in there, and I knew Jack was gonna have some type of amnesia. I said I know it because it's an old plot point. I knew he was gonna have some type of amnesia, and yup, he did. He don't remember none of them. He don't remember Jennifer. He don't remember JJ, Abigail, Adrian. He don't remember none of them. Adrian was trying to get him to come home with her and Justin because she claimed, oh, we have a big house, plenty of room. Adrian. Now, you know me. I have to correct Adrian real quick. First of all, you don't have a big house. Victor Kiriakis has a big house. Y'all just live there. Y'all are guests, first of all. Um, I'm pretty sure Victor is sick and tired of people just inviting themselves or inviting other people to just come stay up at his mansion. I'm like, no. See, that's why if I was Victor, I swear to God, I wish Victor was at this New Year's Eve party because Victor probably would have told her hell to the no. You better stop inviting people over my house. I was like, shit. I don't care how big my mansion is. I do not care. It's not a hotel. It's a mansion, not a hotel. Um, I felt bad for them though because he didn't believe, like he didn't remember them. And Eve played it to the hilt. Like I love me some Eve. She was trifling in this episode though. Like she basically poisoned this man against Jennifer. But it was kind of funny how soon as Jack came into the club, Henry pushed off to the back. Dr. Shaw. He pushed over to the back because he knew what time it was. As soon as he saw Jack and he know that Jack is her ex-husband or whatever, he knew he was about to get kicked to the curb again. He knew it. So that's why he just kept his mouth closed and sat to the back. Because he knew not to get involved. Um, mm. Eve was just filling Jack's mind with all type of nonsense. I mean, yeah, a lot of what she filled his mind with was true, but it was all negative about Jennifer. Like she didn't tell him none of the good things about his life with Jennifer because they did have a lot of good times, not all negative and bad. Then she tried to say, oh, she moved on quickly after you died and she strung you along with Daniel. Like she just filled his head with all of the negatives, not one positive, just all the negatives about Jennifer, completely turning him against Jennifer. And that was her plan. And it worked. But I'm going to tell you right now, when Jack gets his memory back, Eve, you're in danger. I'm going to tell you right now, you're in danger, girl. When he get his memory back, you're in trouble. I'm just saying, because Jack, he going to get you. Because you filled his mind up with all negativity. Like, she ain't say not one thing positive about no family. Nothing. Just filled his head up with all type of nonsense. Even though it's true nonsense, but it was nonsense nonetheless. I felt bad for them though, because he really just pushed them away. Like he didn't want nothing to do with them. And Eve is playing it perfectly. So I can't be mad at that. This is going to be so interesting. I can't wait for 2019. Because these storylines are definitely going to be interesting. The whole year, I felt like the year of 2018 has been great for Days of Our Lives. And 2019, I hope they have another successful year of storylines because they've had a great success this year. So next year, I hope nothing but the best for them. Honestly, I hope nothing but the best for all 4 shows. Storyline wise, everything. Nothing but the best. So yeah, hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I will officially see all of you. Well, you all see me again Wednesday, January 2nd, 2019. I wish you all a happy New Year's Eve, a happy New Year, and I'll see you all later. Have a great day. Have a great night. Peace.